Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Rad from Radko Tarot, and in this whole video we're going to look into Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and as well a Cancer Rising. Weekly general tarot reading March 8th up until March 14th, 2021. And if you are interested in a personal reading with me, or if you do want to take my tarot classes, should you like the way I read tarot, you can check out the description down below, and there you're going to see a link to my website where you can view and of course purchase either or both of these services. So with that being set aside, moving to the first card of the day, or the first card of your reading here, Cancer, that is going to be the Emperor, followed by the Nine of Pentacles. Oof, that's an amazing start, don't I? All right, so Nine of Pentacles. Afterwards, what we do have, that is to be the Five of Swords. Then what we do have for you, that will be the Four of Cups. And the last one of the week here is going to be the Page of Swords. It's a pretty narrowed reading that we do have here. And, oh my God, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, I do apologize for that. Right, so right at the start of the week here with the Emperor card, just give me a second. It seems that your doings in general and overall are gonna be very, very accurate. What I mean, it is that whatever you are doing in terms of relationship, keep up doing it. Whatever you are doing in terms of career or finding yourself a job, same thing, keep up doing it. And even more than that, you are to, I don't know the English word about it, so I'll try to explain it that way. What you are going to do, it's like gathering up all the circumstances, you know, gathering up all the things you can alter and all the things that you cannot alter, and structuring them in such a way that you have the most control out there of what is going to happen to you and what is going to happen to everybody that surrounds the situation with. So how you're going to find yourself at the start of the week, it is the center of the thing. And even if you don't have the power to call the shots, for one or another reason, you are going to have the authority to do so. And at the very start of the week, thanks to this performance of yours, I would say it that way. First things first, you are going to show yourself very capable and very reliable person. So if, for example, your boss is wondering whom should I assign for that project or for this job or whatever, it seems that you are going to be the man or the woman, you know. If you have been applied for work and you're waiting at the start of this week or throughout this week, you know, some kind of a confirmation to come about, it seems that you're going to have it, at least according to these cards, because once again, you're going to show yourself the person who is up to the task. And that will be because you know, that is because I like playing video games. That is somewhat the gamer parable, that no matter how good you are into a game, there is always somebody that is better than you are, and that is valid for everything. But at that particular stage, just skill is not enough. Okay, for that particular development here, whatever it is, a career, you know, or intimate one, skill is just not enough. It also needs a, how can I say, self-esteem. It needs confidence. It needs balls. And it seems that you do have all of these in one in regards to the enterprise that you are jumping into the week with. And you are going to be the most logical choice. You are going to be the only choice that makes sense here, to be set as a person that is up to the task, to proceed with the project, to be in a relationship with, you know, for the work, for the job, and so on and so forth. It seems that at the start of the week, you Cancer are going to make your week so that there will be no surprising ups and downs. You are going to amplify the ups and diminish the downs. And right after this amazing performance right at the start of the week, we are seeing here the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles only shows one thing: thanks to this foundation you're stepping in, your, again, amazing performance, you are to be offered, maybe by somebody or maybe by the universe itself. It could be a happy alignment of the circumstances. But this card points that because you proved or presented yourself as the man or the woman for the job, you are to be addressed again from somebody or from the universe with an opportunity to make leap into development. Which leap into development? It could refer to developing relationship, developing a job, developing a business, developing anything. And Nine of Pentacles, it is when you make the deal of the century. Nine of Pentacles, it is when you do meet or you do make a connection with the person. Is this the one? You draw Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it pretty much is. Okay. It's especially for relationship. Nine of Pentacles, it is when you do imagine your environment as a lake full with fish, so to speak, and you catch the fish, the golden fish out there amongst many. And however, Nine of Pentacles does not correlate with emotions. And at start, what should be concerned of is chemistry and mutual reliability, trust, how comfortable you're feeling with the person. May that be a business partner, or how comfortable you're feeling with the job. May that be intimate partner as well. Regardless, you should scope that. How comfortable you're feeling with them or with the thing. Can you trust them or can you trust the thing? Okay. And as well, how much freedom you have, because that's also very, very important. And right after this leap into development, we do have the Five of Swords, and that reflects, I don't want to say your cockiness, all right? But it's kind of like with this card here, you are going to become very guarding, if you will. Because with the Five of Swords, that card here presents couple of issues. The first issue that it's very easily overcome is when you kind of like remind yourself of how far you can go. Five of Swords is where people do forget themselves, and they stretches far beyond their limits. They go for something that it is definitely not, they are not up to it. But here, I do believe that, especially with the first couple of cards, you are going to be very, very aware of how far your limit stretches, all right? And what boundaries you can cross, which people you can cross as well, and which you can't, or which endeavors you should not undertake, because you have much more to lose than to gain. To me, looking at this reading, Five of Swords speaks to something much more ominous, and it is about the betrayed trust. And yeah, I mean, at that stage, I'm not saying that it's happening to you or is going to happen, but it can happen if you are mindlessly, so to speak, place your trust into everybody that cross your path. So you have to be very conservative about that point, even for your best friends as well. What kind of an information you do share with these people, and how much of your personal space you are allowing to be infiltrated or invaded or whatever. And Five of Swords operates in a very, how can I say, reckless way. What I mean is that, say you share something with your very best friend, something intimate, something personal, and they may kind of like make it public on a coincidence or on accident. It's just that was not their intention to betray your trust, but they did it nonetheless. This is how the Five of Swords operates, and that's why, if that happens, and I'm sorry that I'm saying it here, but if that happens, the only person to be blamed it's you, because you should have not shared it in the first place. So any kind of secret, any kind of idea, any kind of goal should not be kind of like made public or made shared throughout this week to a point where it becomes vulnerable. All right, you can share that you do have certain goal, but how you are going to get there, that should be something personal and private to you. And right after that point, where you either cultivate your trust or your dignity, or you kind of like find yourself, your trust being betrayed, regardless of which way this Five of Swords goes, it's going to be completely irrelevant to the future, to what the future holds for you, because the Four of Cups here, right after the Five of Swords, it pretty much points to the accomplishments of your deeds. The the Four of Cups, I'm sorry, it kind of says that whatever have been developed throughout the Emperor and the Nine of Pentacles is going to reach its completion here with the Four of Cups, and you are going to pretty much start enjoying the fruits of your labor. So that card pretty much seals the deal of if you are addressed with a leap into development with a relationship. Towards the end of the week, that relationship is going to be a reality. If you are addressed with a project, the process, or not the process, but the development of the project is going to be a reality towards the end of the week. Whatever you are addressed at the start of the week with as an opportunity is going to be in a very good development after that, towards the end of the week. And as you are enjoying, the fruits of your labor at that point, and the results of your performance, of your toils, and even for some of you, of your slog, at that point, and I have to backtrack a little bit to the Five of Swords. At that point, you have to again remember how far your limits stretched. Because unlike with the Five of Swords, where you can, how can I say, stretch far beyond those limits, with the Four of Cups, it seems that at this point, you are stretching far lower than what you are capable of. And at that point, there will be other things which happens to be peripheral that you can do. You will not you are not going to pay attention to, things that you can pretty much fill up your daily routine with. My point here is, guys, it is that throughout this week you're going to have a good accomplishments, good achievements, but they are with a time, or rather should I say with a borrowed time. These accomplishments are not going to be a basis or a foundation for you for the distant future. And while it will be a good for you to enjoy, the results and the fruits of your labor, towards the end of the week, you have to start thinking about what you can do more, how you can grow more, how you can improve yourself more. And as you do start thinking about it, we do have an individual showing up, and I do believe that that's somebody brand new, you don't know them, that has a pretty unique idea, idea that it may look very contradictive, not immature, but contradictive to everything that is going on around you. And it's very important for you to listen to that idea and let it sink into your mind, because that idea happens to be the unexpected help you need in order to proceed with the good results moving forward. This person, original thinker, and for one or another reason throughout the week, you are the only one who is capable to comprehend and to understand what they're talking about. That could be an amazing idea, very unique one, that's wherever this person went to, everybody kind of banished them, and you are the only one who will be able to foresee how productive this idea is. And just to give you an example, I watched the TV show and it was about an inventor that's or rather like, inventor, let's say inventor, who kind of thought about a platform to upload ebooks on it, but that was happening back into the 90s, all right? and that person went to many producers, and they pretty much, or many developers, and they pretty much banished that person. They said that you are out of your mind. 10 years later, guess what? Ebook is the future. And yeah, it's kind of like you will have that discernment to know that what that person tells you, it's actually something that worth exploring here. Um, so for you, Cancer, the week, it does look like that is going to be a pretty productive one. Just for the love of God, don't do something that is risky, because with the Five of Swords, um, whatever you go for, you will be able to accomplish it. Pretty much these two cards are vouching for it, but they're not vouching for the price. And it's some things, in some goals of yours, the price may be more than you know. So that being said, Cancer, this was your weekly general tarot reading, guys. March 8th to March 14th, 2021. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do liked it, and we are to see each other next time. Until then, bye.